been some spectacle.
Everson is in, bowls, and off the mark is Patel with a thickish, controlled outside edge.
Here he comes, left arm over, and that's been flicked away, uppishly, out towards deep mid-wicket, and that's 4 runs. Just straying in line there. Cohen into the pads of Patel. Cohen in once more, corrects his line, it's edged, and it's past the 3rd slip and away for 4 more. There's a much better delivery there from Cohen. Patel tempted to have a poke at it, and he gets away with one. Runs in, past the umpire, bowls, and that's another one on the pads of Patel, and it's flicked away along the ground this time towards wide long on, and it's 4 more.
In goes Everson and bowls outside off stump, and will get off the mark there. Budinger has just waited for that one and just punched it.
And Ekant Singh at deep backward square. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's clipped off the pads, or is it leg buys? It's gone for 4 more. 3-4 months, I think, is it? Cohen to Budinger on the up there. He's driven that through the covers. It's a lovely shot. A little bit of width from Cohen as well.
Already is in to Patel, who's walking forward, clipping it off his legs, or did he? It's gone down to the boundary. Yes, he did. Harry Finch couldn't get across to his left in time, what have you, and we're out of the wind. Everson is in a little bit short, and that's there to hit away, and Budinger obliges in some style. Swing of the bat, nothing too violent, but times it beautifully over mid-wicket for 6. Everson is in, edged, and he's caught this time. Well, Everson gets his revenge in some style. 2nd slip, little nibble from Budinger, couldn't resist it, perhaps anticipating a little bit more in swing that was there. Went on with the arm to a certain extent from Everson, and Budinger, little nibble.
In comes Garrett once more. That's a low full toss, and that's been well played by Rishi Patel. A controlled on drive, just with a flick of the wrists to get it straighter than that mid-on fielder, and away for 4.
Corey Flintoff took the catch. In goes Everson, bowls down the leg side, and well, just drifted onto leg stump again. The shape was starting to come back towards middle. Promising. In goes Stewart and bowls. That is leg stump, and that is turned away by Rishi Patel in some style to square leg for yet another boundary for Patel. His trousers before, almost jogging in, accelerates to the crease, but it's a similar sort of delivery, a little bit wider, and this time
Garrett runs in, bowls, and that's been driven by Patel, square, and away for 4. Talked about the shortish boundaries.
Running away from us, 9 on his back, and that one's straight down leg side, and Ian Holland taking advantage, helping himself to a leg glance. He goes on to 14, and the score into 87 for 1.
Patel faces up to Cohen once more, and that's a lovely straight drive. Glorious shot for 4. Just slightly over pitching there was Cohen, and that's a great way to bring up half century for Rishi Patel. Runs in past the umpire, delivers, and Patel flashes at a wide one, gets a thickish outside edge, and that's 4 more. Down to deep 3rd. Cohen in. Oh, that's a short delivery, edged, and it's away. Down to the boundary for 4 more. 99 for 1. Cohen back in, and that's a much more solid looking drive through the covers from Rishi Patel. That's the 100 up as well for Leicestershire from Cohen into Patel, who drives gloriously through extra cover for 4 more. No chance for Rizvi on that occasion. He just stands and watches the ball race away to his right.
Garrett will bowl to Holland. That's beautifully steered away. That's square. It's giving him a little bit of width, but that's just a good shot from Holland. And Garrett head down, looking at his footmarks there. 4 more to Leicestershire. 1-1-1 for 1. Bit of a callback, certainly. Is Garrett bowled him. The off stub is jagged back, and Ian Holland goes. That's a lovely delivery from George Garrett. Not moving very much, but off middle and off has bowled him, and it's a breakthrough for Kent.
He'll bowl to Lewis Hill, who drives this one. Perfect extra cover drive from Lewis Hill, over pitched, and Hill climbed all over that for 4 runs. As Everson comes in again. This one's a slightly floaty half volley that Hill drives perfectly through mid-on for 4 more. His second boundary.
slightly angled run is in. Bowls to him, a little bit short and punched away very nicely off the back foot to the boundary for 4. No chance for the man on the point boundary to get across. It is short over there.
As Everson sets off. This one's on the pads and Patel clips it through mid-wicket and it gets to the boundary for 4. The fielder was not that far off from cutting it down.
In he comes and bowls a little bit short and up on his toes, gets Hill and cuts it away to the boundary for 4. Backward point does not see that apparently, judging by his sort of raised arm. Flintoff into Patel again onto the legs, nibbled off the legs neatly by Rishi Patel down to the fine leg boundary for 4. So an expensive over from Corey Flintoff. I think in goes Everson and bowls and on driven by Patel, and that's going to go all the way. Just over pitched by Everson. A lovely shot, by no means the first that Rishi Patel has hit, to be honest. In goes Everson and bowls outside off stump, driven away by Hill. Short extra, dived across to his right, might just have bounced through his fingers as it bounced past him, but couldn't stop it, couldn't slow the ball down. As Everson is in, and that is exactly what he needed to do. He's helped it down to fine leg for 4 and moves on to 96. Rishi Patel with his 19th boundary.
Flintoff into Patel this time. It's flicked down towards fine leg, and that's going to be the boundary to take Rishi Patel to his 2nd championship century of the season. You can see what it means to him. He takes his helmet off, salutes the crowd.
There or thereabouts, haven't they?
As this one's clipped into the leg side and caught by Grant Stewart at mid-on. A very soft dismissal for Rishi Patel, who falls for 114.
To Hill, keeps this one down very deliberately through a vacant 3rd area. Flintoff has sprinted after that one. Will it be 4? It will indeed. Outfield quick and boundary's not the biggest. But that is 4 runs for Lewis Hill. Takes him to 50 from 80 balls. Bowls now to... Was that caught? It is indeed. And Lewis Hill cutting the ball away aerially to point. Trying to pick out the fielder there. He has picked them out.
And he's been given out there. Everson in. It's a full ball from Everson. Eskenazi trapped in his crease. And we were talking about his struggles there.
Goes Flintoff, bowls to Masood, who covers up, plays it back down the pitch to Corey Flintoff, and that, we believe, is tea. Certainly the players are leaving the pitch. 59 overs have been bowled, which means that the final session will be 45. As in goes Curtis, and that's a glorious drive outside off stump, half volley, and beautifully put away by Masood for his half century. It's come off 67 balls.
It didn't really matter. As Cox drives this one, over pitched, but there is a sweeper out there. But it will get Cox to 50 runs off 51 balls, including 9 fours, which shows how positive he's been since getting to the crease.
9 or 10 runs here or there is going to be that hard. Edge and gone as I say that. It's Corey Flintoff who's caught Shan Masood. He's edged that ball from George Garrett, just leaving him off the pitch.
In comes Everson, bowls to Cox, who drives in the air, just clears mid-on. No, he doesn't.
Oh, what
It's a brilliant catch.
What a catch.
Oh, that is outstanding. It's heartbreaking for Ben Cox.
He's very much...
Lovely shot. Full from Chris Wright, and Dawkins, tall, got out to the pitch of it, cracked it away through the covers for the first boundary.
Here's a Holland to Finch, and that does connect this time, and cuts it away for 4 elegantly through point. By signaling that with a nod to the scorers. Yes, that is a boundary. It's all very well knowing that. As Holland bowls to Finch, he's on the top of the bounce there. It's a good shot through the offside. That'll be 4 runs. Hull won't stop that going through extra cover. And yeah, it goes on to 9 and 14 for none now. Quite pricey. It's a Hull, sorry, beg your pardon, bowling to Dawkins. Bending his back, left arm over the wicket.